My name is Alicia Alexander. This is my persuasive speech. It is 11/5/2020. It's titled Junk Food Junkie. People should eat less junk food. That's just a point that obesity is expanding and getting worse in the country with children and adults. Junk food is found all around you. It's sold in supermarkets, restaurants, vending machines, vendors, schools, workplaces. The availability and the cost make it difficult to avoid and pick healthier choices. These highly processed snacks contain an abundance of calories, especially when it comes to the form of fat and sugar, and little to no vitamins, minerals, or fiber. Junk food is thought to be addictive. Most of the qualities are based around sugar and the fact that it makes it more tempted just to eat them. Junk food plays a major role in the obesity epidemic. Liquid calories, sodas, sport drinks, and specialty coffees. Starbucks is one of the worst major companies that make money off of specialty coffees, and also one of the worst offenders. By 2050, the rate of obesity will increase by 42%. Junk food in a child's diet accounts for 187 extra calories a day. 187 extra calories a day. It leads to 6 additional pounds of weight per year. Obesity increases the risk of diabetes and cardiovascular disease. Eating junk food throughout the day increases your insulin levels. Insulin levels become elevated when you eat processed sugars. Researchers at the University of Washington reported calorie by calorie, junk food is more cost effective, and low income people can afford it other than healthy food. That doesn't mean just because you can't afford to eat healthy that you have to eat junk. Sugar tends to stimulate the same brave reward pathways as a drug like cocaine. Sugar has not shown to be addictive in humans, but combined with fat, it's hard to resist. Sugar sweetened beverages are associated with weight gain in adults and children. Junk food has a low value for appetite, meaning it's not very filling. Sugar intake is also one of the several risk factors for heart disease. Added sugars raise the level of fat in your blood. Regular fast food may increase the number of bad cholesterol. Heart disease is the leading cause of death in the country. I repeat, heart disease is the leading cause of death in the country. Sugar intake is a major risk factor for the disease. High sodium levels are defining characteristics of many junk foods. Depression is connected to junk food. Women that are postmenopausals found high diets and glycemic index were associated with depression. Diets that had fruits, vegetables, and grains have protectors against the risk factor. More research needs to be done and developed, but junk food is a correlation for depression in younger women and men. Children who eat a lot of junk food may develop nutritional deficiencies, which can lead to depression. A lack of vitamin D and C are two very important vitamins that you become deficient in without a multivitamin. Carbohydrates and sugars contribute to a low nutritional value. It also causes mood swings, sleep disturbances, and poor academic achievement. Mood swings is a sign of vitamin deficiency. Sleep is very necessary for the proper nutrients to be absorbed properly. We should stop eating junk food because it is caloric dense, nutrient poor. In recent decades, junk food, fast food has become a source of convenience in the United States. The 25% increase has mainly been junk food diets and very little nutritional value. The rising epidemic for the numerous chronic diseases. This trend has occurred with a rising epidemic of with a long list of why eating junk food is so bad. The researchers have found that food commercials are watching ads for processed food and encouraging children just to eat more. I did a little experiment myself based on the speech that I am writing. So for the next 2 weeks, started on Monday, I decided to take all breads, all kind of no sweets, no sugars, no alcohol, and just eat fruits, vegetables, turkey-based meats, chicken, and no red meat, and also walking 10,000 steps. I also increased my water intake, having something like this that has no calories at all, adding it to my total diet. I actually feel better. I have more energy. Um, my bones are not aching. I'm not in any kind of pain. And I actually am giving you a testimony that's saying decreasing some of that junk food in your diet, taking out some of that bread and the carbohydrates that you do eat every single day, it actually may improve your whole well-being. My bibliography is Anzel, 30 Surprisingly Healthy Foods, Detar, and Nicosa, Junk Foods in Schools, Childhood Obesity, from the Journal of Policy Analysis and Management. Franken-Grandy, Eschenberg, Taxing Junk Food to Counter Obesity. Junk food is more expensive than wealthy or healthy food, from the Department of Agriculture. Maggie, Junk Food Facts. Powell and Kopelka, Food Prices and Obesity. And Strum, which is a peer-reviewed child obesity. Once again, my name is Alicia Alexander. This is my speech on junk food.